Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Critics Play Games, a podcast where critics talk shop about video games. I'm one of your hosts, Christian. I'm joined by two of my co-hosts and my other co-host from Film Optics. It's all coming together, I guess. We have Leo from Geekly Goods. How are you doing today, man?
Hey, what's going on? So I had some doubts about Microsoft, but they showed up today, y'all. Some really good games, much better than Ubisoft yesterday. And it was wildly
That's not a high bar to clear, but
yes. not at all, because that was boring.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. And we also have Zach from Zach Pope on YouTube. How are you doing today, man?
Good. I might switch my main console to Xbox, like flat out. Like, holy shit. Like that I was so impressed. Like, holy fuck. Shit, dude. Like, that was awesome. I mean, that was flat out probably the best presentation they've done in years. In years. I mean, probably the 360 days.
Yeah.
To be honest.
We could just skip the Xbox One phase. Like, that just didn't happen.
That was DRM. Don't worry, guys.
Xbox,
you
TV sports.
Play used games anymore. Jesus Christ, that was so funny.
Yeah.
What did they come with in like past conferences? They're like, oh yeah, here's a new Forza. See ya.
Yeah.
I was like, they better not end on Forza.
Dude, the year they did that though, do you guys remember the shit they got? Like when they're like no more used games and stuff, and like
cable
all that
on your console.
I remember.
Terrible.
Well, and I remember the big rumor was PlayStation was also going to announce that, but then they saw the backlash, and right as they went out after one, they're like, "You can play used games."
Better. You got to change that up.
Yeah, that is true. But we also have Devin here from the Film Optics podcast, one of my co-hosts. How are you doing today, man? I know
What's up, gamers?
What up?
I might be the lone PC gamer here.
Yeah, I think so. It's all right though. I mean, I have
exciting.
I have a lone PC. It's collecting a little bit of dust here on the side, but that's fine. It's there. It's there. I clean it out from time to time. So, but yeah. So today we're going to be talking shop about the Xbox and Bethesda game showcase. I apologize for everyone out there listening. I messed up on the times. I thought Square Enix presents like their showcase was like an hour later, and I thought we had a little bit of time. And then it's literally going live here in like 6 minutes. So if one of us does fall silent for a bit, they're definitely
or freak out for a bit.
Yeah. I mean, like I'm recording audio only just because it's easier, so I don't have to like do as much work like posting things up. So it might just go up as audio only on YouTube later, but you can subscribe to us on podcast platforms around the internet, including Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Pandora, iHeartRadio, all that jazz. So there was like 30 games announced today, which is a lot. I think we should just we could go down the list. But let's just start off with the first one that they got out of the way. Address the elephant in the room. Starfield.
The one that got leaked right beforehand.
Literally the one that got leaked right. Yes, I did not watch the trailer until the event.
It's weird that the Washington Post just kind of leaked it. They just like, here you go.
They must have had because they already had it, so they were probably sitting on it, and then it was scheduled, and it just went up. But it went up like an hour before.
Yeah, it was like an hour early.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it went up at like 8 a.m. my time.
Jesus. So yeah, because I saw Jason Schreier tweet it out, and I was like, oh, and they're like, yeah, it's a Xbox exclusive. I like to say Microsoft exclusive just because it does encompass it's coming to PC.
The PC.
Yeah, Game Pass, Xbox,
but
and mobile.
You know what?
Xbox.
Like the trailer looked intriguing. I just wish we saw gameplay though. Like this game has been in development for so long at this point, and I get it's not till next year. But like Halo wasn't even like their main focus this year. In fact, I think the most time they put into something was Forza. Forza was their most. So like, and Halo got a big thing for it. I thought Halo was going to be at the end.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah,
and I wonder if they were a little bit worried that like, okay, maybe the reception won't be big. Looks like the reception was pretty positive, which we'll talk about. But like, I'm excited for Starfield. But again, like Bethesda, I mean, they haven't impressed me in the last couple of years when it comes like 76 burned me, and then I never really went back to it. It was fun for what it was, but like so buggy and glitchy. And Fallout 4 I really liked, but then like once you beat it, there's nothing to do. The add-ons weren't that satisfying. So like their co-publishers have been the ones really knocking it out of the park. I was waiting for an Evil Within 2 or Evil Within 3 or something of that nature to pop up. I was honestly thought they were going to announce a Skyrim remaster. I don't know about you guys if you thought that was going to happen.
Devin and I were watching
definitely.
it.
We need that Doom Guy versus Master Chief game. That needs to happen.
Yeah.
That needs to just happen in Smash.
Yeah.
We got 2 more characters left, so we shall see.
Yeah, but good for Microsoft for making Starfield an exclusive. Like, I get people will be pissed, but it's the same thing of like Spider-Man, God of War, Days Gone. I mean, you have to have your competitor. When you fork out $7 billion for a company,
they're putting it on PC too, so it's not like it's only just coming to Xbox. Like,
so like if you want to play it, you have your ways of playing it. You know what I mean? So I mean, Starfield looks good. Yeah. I wanted to see more. It wasn't the thing that I walked away from going, that I need to buy that first day.
Yeah.
I will say the quote afterwards where it was called Han Solo Simulator definitely has me intrigued.
That's exactly what I'm intrigued about too, is that. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah, that is true. So anyone else had any thoughts about Starfield before we I guess we can kind of like shoot our way down the list. I know there's like 27 of these games. The next one up was Stalker, I believe. Well, me and Devin have a few friends who are like really into this game. Same. It looks interesting, but nothing super crazy on my end.
It looks like a better version of what's the Russian game? Metro. It literally looks like a better Metro, which I love Metro, but graphically this game looks awesome. Not super hyped about it, but gameplay looked cool.
Yeah,
it's not super like hype inducing or anything like that. I wasn't really, when I was watching, I was kind of just like, okay.
Yeah.
That's the thing special, but it looks like it could be fun and entertaining.
That's the thing about all these games. I was going to say, even if you're not that into it, it'll be on Game Pass. You can just try it.
That's
no worries.
That's the best thing about Game Pass. I have not bought an Xbox game in a while. Like probably Mass Effect lately, but like that was it.
Yeah, and I think the good thing here is, I mean, like, and for those listening, like me and Zach did a Ubisoft Gearbox thing yesterday.
Sorry, I couldn't join for that one. Didn't want to fall asleep again.
But going in, people, we were saying that like not every game that comes out or is announced during E3 is going to be for everyone. They did have a very variety lineup, which is really, really nice because I know, someone like Leo, he wasn't really into Stalker, but we know people who are really into it. Me personally, not really, but like would I try it if it's on Game Pass? Absolutely. And they showed 30 games and 27 of them are coming to Game Pass, which is like huge. No Persona 5 Royal, RIP, but it's okay. It's all right.
Who gives a fuck?
Oh
no one cares.
I would have been over the moon. Like, yes, I want to play it all over again and say that I beat it on both consoles. Yes,
stop it.
And give it to me on PC as well.
Stop it. I hope they never put it on the Xbox.
It's all right.
Just stop it.
Everyone's like, that's never going to happen. I'm like, well, why couldn't it? Like, it could happen, but
yeah, the day like Days Gone goes on PC will be cool.
Yeah,
or not PC, Xbox.
Yeah. Oh, that would be really sweet. But yeah, anyone else have any thoughts about Stalker 2 before we head on to Bad for Blood?
That looks tight.
You mean Left 4 Dead?
Yeah, Left 4 Dead. It's got the 4 in red as
literally,
well. It's the same logo.
Same studio, same logo.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead.
It's like a fuck you to Valve.
It's a spiritual successor. Yeah,
Valve canceled Left 4 Dead 3. And
Valve never does anything in threes.
No,
never.
But honestly, this looks great. It looks exactly, it's a modern day version of Left 4 Dead.
Yep.
And on Game Pass, so you can just try it. Just try it.
And it looks fun. I mean, these zombie games are just like endlessly fun. So it's going to be a super fun experience.
Oh, absolutely. I think we're getting back to that like whole, co-op, like online type thing.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. And that's what I really, really like about it.
A lot of these games that they announced were co-op.
Yeah. Square Enix is going into something like right now. So
I know. I'm like seeing it.
I'm watching it as we're recording.
15-second countdown.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I really messed up on the time. I was trying to make sure Leo can come on because I know
it works out. We can have some live announcements.
Yeah, for real.
That's fine.
Oh, a world premiere is coming up. But yeah, so let's move on to the next one. I think it is. Oh my gosh. After.
Contraband.
Yeah, that was like a small little trailer. What did you
trailer
guys?
Was nice, but I didn't get much.
No details. There wasn't any gameplay. It's not like there was anything more than just a small teaser. So
I did see
Hey,
it was
cool,
from
but-
the Just Cause developers, so there's like a little bit of
Yeah.
background into what it could be.
yeah, but no details. So
Yeah, I mean that one was okay. I mean, like, unfortunately, we
I
didn't
need
get
more
too
from
much.
it. I'm not
Yeah.
a huge fan of Just Cause though, so
I
maybe that's why
gotcha.
I'm not that excited.
Is anyone a fan
Is
of
this
Sea of
Guardians?
Thieves? That is Guardians on the screen right now. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Man,
Oh my
man.
fucking
That
god!
looks really good.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, my audio is
Rocket.
Yeah. So for those listening, you know, the Square Enix.
Oh,
thing,
shit.
that looks
shit.
great. Wow. Oh my god.
I'm crying. Holy shit!
They're not
Wow,
movie accurate,
this
but they
looks
actually
awesome.
look good.
They look better than
they
the
look
Avengers.
great. Holy shit! Fucking Groot looks amazing.
He does. Oh wow, that's
Wow.
amazing.
Star Lord looks a little weird, but it's okay.
He's got blonde hair,
Got a
but
different haircut.
That's what he
Yeah.
looks like in the comics. Though,
Yeah.
so.
yeah.
It looks.
Oh yeah.
They're really going comic.
Yeah, they're really. Oh, this is.
So I don't like the
wow.
beard, but
Even
I mean-
with his personality too.
Yeah, I mean, it is what
I
it
don't-
is. What?
this looks great.
What's going? What's up?
Okay, so
that
I can
I
tell you
Need a
right now, this
Hero?
definitely isn't like the Avengers game.
Yeah, it looks already better.
Yeah, this looks
A
awesome.
lot better.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
that looks fantastic. All right, so let's move on.
it's
here.
got to be a co-op game, right?
I
Yeah,
hope
it has
so.
to be.
I really hope so.
Oh, this is awesome.
Red Hulk.
Oh man. So let's move on here. Anyone a fan of Sea of Thieves?
Yes, really excited for this because of Jack Sparrow alone.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Not at all.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
Not
say.
at Sea of Thieves.
It had a very rocky start, but I hear the community has like really grown, and people always tell me that like the best way to play this game is with a group of friends. Like you cannot. I mean, like you can't really play with it by yourself unless you like run into like a crew or whatever. But it's going to be like whatever. But yeah, so Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy just kind of popped up on the screen there. So
Yeah, this Guardians of the
It's really
Galaxy.
nice.
I'm
looks
sorry, I'm so
epic,
distracted.
bruh.
I'm so
Epic.
sorry.
Oh no, you're totally fine.
This looks amazing.
yeah,
like
that looks pretty sweet.
Yes.
I mean,
I'm
holy
in.
shit!
Any?
Was that Ego? Holy shit.
I think so. Yeah. We got any Yakuza
Oh,
fans?
Mantis.
So do we have any Yakuza Like a Dragon fans?
October 26th.
Yeah.
It looks pretty dope.
This year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, snap.
This year.
What?
Oh
What's
wow.
coming this year?
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Where was his
Oh my
talent
God,
during the
yes.
Avengers?
I can't wait for that. It's gonna be
What?
tight, baby.
Fucking October 26th, man. Fuck me,
Is
man.
it just called Guardians of the
This is
Galaxy?
the year of Marvel. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, it's just
It's like
called
the
Guardians of the Galaxy.
it's the century of Marvel. I swear, it's weird.
Why did they mess up Avengers so bad?
Single player
Yeah.
game.
They have learned from their mistakes, it looks like. So
Hopefully.
amazing.
Hopefully,
This looks
yeah.
awesome. It's only single player, it's not co-op?
Nope. Yep. Only single player.
Aw.
I mean, I feel like they can definitely add something in later on. Like you kind of want to test the waters. You don't want another, Avengers thing.
Avengers mistake. Ugh.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Well,
Yakuza looked good, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't played any of the games, but
they are very, very fun. I definitely want to drop in, and it's like I said, like a lot of these games, going back to the Xbox Bethesda showcase, they, a lot of them are coming to Game Pass, so it's like, why not give these a try? You know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah, may as well.
yeah, I mean, like, and we were kind of talking about right before, Battlefield 2042, which is next up on the list, like that. I feel like that should have been at least free to play, or should have been at least on Game Pass for people to try out.
Battlefield,
Because-
it should just be free. It should just
Yeah.
be free. Because they're gonna have like the battle pass and shit, like you said, and that's just
Mm-hmm.
dumb.
Yeah,
It should just be free. Why are we charging for Battlefield again? Come on.
dude, I'm telling you, it's the weirdest thing in the world. But I don't know. There's a lot of games to get through here. So like, I mean, we have 12 minutes. I guess like kind of just stop me if you guys want to talk about.
They didn't really
Okay.
show anything new.
Yeah.
No.
There's
We know what to expect.
12 minutes. Anyone play Psychonauts 2? Because at all, or the first?
I
or
like the
first
original one, but I want Brutal Legends too. I'll keep championing that.
Yeah, that is true. Any Fallout 76 fans in the house?
Like I said, I like it. My friend hated it, and he's super into it now.
Really?
Like he said it's like they changed it. So it's again, these online MMO games are hard for me because I don't have all the time in the world.
Right.
So like back in the day, I could play the shit out of these, but nowadays it's hard. So like I want to get back into 76 and maybe if there is a drought, but honestly, I'm more surprised by how many games are actually coming out this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to jump back into these.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. For me, yeah, I never really played Fallout 76 myself, but I was going to, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to hold off. I'm not going to pre-order, and I'm really glad that I didn't. But since it's coming to Game Pass again, I'll definitely check it out. And then we got a little bit more, like Bethesda kind of came in towards the middle and kind of, did their own thing. But
there wasn't a lot, I didn't think. Like there was, besides
they're working on Starfield. Yeah. I mean, they're adding more, their backlog, their legacy titles to Game Pass, which is always a good thing. And honestly, besides, Starfield and of course Elder Scrolls, but there's clearly nothing to talk about Elder Scrolls 6. So like they're not even going to mention it. So they're going to, Bethesda does like to take their time with like their bigger releases. I can't really say Fallout 76 is a big release, but they kind of did some Elder Scrolls Online for like console launch as well. So that was pretty cool. Like I really, really like that.
Something on 6 would be nice.
Yeah, something. Yeah, it definitely would. But does anyone else feel the same way? Like they should have shown something for
something like give us a little tease.
Yeah, for Elder Scrolls 6.
Yes,
they need to show more Starfield. I'm sorry, that's the thing they need to focus on. That's their next game.
Yeah,
give us both more. Hell, give us some Starfield gameplay and a little bit of the next Elder Scrolls.
Yeah. That's true. I definitely see where Leo's coming from. Leo is more leaning towards PlayStation. There's nothing wrong with that because we all have our own.
Oh, is this gameplay?
I think so. For Guardians.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've been showing gameplay.
Yeah, they've been showing. It looks wow, that's really, really good. The
graphics look great.
It's amazing.
If they're gonna give me more of this, then that's.
Is this why the Avengers game didn't turn out great? I like it, but like what I mean.
Not taking themselves too seriously like the Avengers did.
Yeah, definitely start with single player.
They're
then
showing a gameplay demo.
Okay, yeah. There we go.
Ooh.
There we go.
You guys
they got dialogue trees too. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
I like that. But sorry, go ahead, Zach.
It's probably gonna be like Tomb Raider, I assume, like the RPG-esque type element.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys like that you're only playing a Star-Lord though?
What's up? How they?
Do you guys like that you're only playing a Star-Lord?
Weird.
I think it's kind of.
I would love to swap between characters. Come on.
But it depends how personal this story is. Is it a Star-Lord? It has to be. But you know what I mean? Like,
or is it like Mass Effect? Is it how you kind of control your other?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Because it looks like you're fighting all at the same time.
Yeah, it does.
So this is ambitious, man.
It looks great.
I didn't think it was coming out. I was hopeful it was coming out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a nice surprise.
Is though?
Why does it look so much better graphically than the Avengers?
Yeah, that's my question.
Don't play the next gen version of it. This is a next gen only game, though. I think it's
Devin's like 10 next.
Oh, I think I saw PS4 on there.
Did you?
Okay, it's definitely gonna be cross gen.
Yeah, it's cross gen. But what I was gonna say, the PS5 version of the Avengers, it's really good. Like, there's no loading screens. It's all like that. The graphics are actually pretty good. Like they took their time with it. Which sucks because no one played it when they updated it.
Yeah. Well, that, and I think what really killed it was like the merchandise. Like everywhere I went, I saw 5 Gum and the Avengers. It's like, oh, buy 5 Gum and you can do this. This. If you have Verizon Wireless, I got the Avengers for free through PC because I am a Verizon Wireless customer.
Tight.
Hey, but it was only like a select few people. You had to like, it was like a shadow drop thing. And I had the choice to do it between PlayStation 4, Xbox, or PC. I was like, man, I was really pissed that Spider-Man wasn't going to be there for like everyone else. But it looks like, the way the Avengers is going now, like it has like its player base has dropped an all-time low for now, from what I've read from Young Ye on YouTube. But I'm like, hopefully it does get better. Because there's been so many instances where we've had so many games that start off super rocky, like No Man's Sky or Sea of Thieves. And they get better with time, and that's fine. And I'm hoping Cyberpunk does the same thing.
But, man, No Man's Sky was such a disappointment.
Until they fixed it.
They blatantly lied to people.
It was a good game now.
Yeah, it's a good game now.
Great now.
Yeah. So
I'm so distracted. I apologize.
No, you're fine. Does anyone Party
no
Animals?
No one expected
Hades?
this much.
Party Animals looks fun.
Party Animals looks like a lot of fun.
It looks like Fall Guys for them.
It looks like a Gang Beast. Has anyone ever played that?
Like Smash with animals.
Yeah.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Love it.
Little corgi and bunny standing by the microphone.
I'm playing as the otter, man.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna play.
I'm playing as the piggy with the spiked cuffs.
This is so bad. This is so bad. Just cancel the podcast. This is. I didn't think they were gonna show fucking gameplay, man.
So much.
Oh no!
Dang, they're showing so much. Man.
So here, I can pause the podcast.
No. Let's keep on going.
All right. So Hades is, I'm not sure if anyone's played Hades. It's a roguelike game.
I heard it's great.
It
won
fun.
Game of the Year a couple of awards last year, but I didn't.
Yeah, I forgot which award season, but it was on a lot of people's list last year.
It was up against Last of Us.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and indie game, which is insane.
Stacked up them awards, like man.
Oh yeah. Somerville looks okay, but I really wanted to talk about because they showed Halo Infinite multiplayer reveal smack dab in the middle.
Where it gets interesting.
Ooh, that was awesome as hell.
Oh yeah,
I was to focus on multiplayer over the campaign,
which is great because that's what everyone's going to be playing anyway. Towards the end game.
I mean, let's be real. Okay, after Halo 3, Halo 4, maybe did we really care about the story?
Some people did.
It just kept getting worse. It kept getting worse. That's the issue.
I liked 4's story. 5 was terrible though.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm optimistic.
Well, the multiplayer was amazing. That's the one thing I remember about Halo 5. I did not like the story, but you got all the DLC for free. And majority of all the updates came from multiplayer because the multiplayer was that good. And because that's going to be the post game that everyone's going to be playing. You're going to be playing through the story first and foremost. It's kind of like how people did with Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. You go through the main story and then you hop online. And then, that's literally what me and Devin would do countless hours.
I guess I'm alone here in the room, but after Halo 3, I just said whatever with the story.
You didn't like Reach?
Picking these.
You didn't
No. It wasn't that I didn't like Reach's story. Okay. It's that I just pretty much didn't buy the games for the story. I was buying it for the multiplayer combat.
Yeah. And I think that's what
this multiplayer looked really fun. What they showed.
Grappling hooks.
Looks like
you can hook everything. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to dive in. It's going to be so much fun. Oh
it's free, so it could be huge.
Yeah, that is the biggest thing, is that the multiplayer itself is free for PC, Xbox. You could play with everyone.
Imagine they put it on PlayStation.
I think when they say
Switch.
Oh
my God, yes.
Honestly, it could. There's been so many rumors about that. I mean,
to screw over Sony. Put on Switch and not PlayStation.
See,
petty.
That'd be so petty.
I mean, Sony's a little petty right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Can I be honest though? This game looked great. The first gameplay thing they showed us last year was terrible, but
this looks so much better.
When Master Chief's going through the space and he's using the grappling, it looks seamless.
He grabs a gun. He goes and grapples onto the jet.
Yeah.
But you know what I liked about the multiplayer was it felt old school Halo 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It looks like fast paced at the same time. Though.
Yeah, the grapple makes it that much more fast paced.
Yeah. So I'm excited, man. I haven't been this excited for a Halo game since probably Reach.
Yeah, I mean, they really had to hit home with this because there's Apex Legends, there's Fortnite, Battlefield. People still play PUBG. I'm assuming. Destiny 2, things of that nature. All these quote unquote free to play shooters, and it's where does Halo fall into this? Is this for us, millennials, are we the only ones that care about it? And it looks like they're trying to grapple more people and new and old audiences alike. Because if this didn't hit, then it's I would have been so worried. It's well, I wouldn't say Halo's necessarily dead, but I would say it's rough. But showing that they have pushed it back, delayed it. We've seen this with The Last of Us Part 2 with so many other games. It's delaying games is never a bad thing.
Yeah. Can I say something real fast off topic?
What's up?
Okay, this Guardians game looks
really
so
good.
I know. I'm watching it on the side too.
It's like a mix of Kingdom Hearts and Mass Effect.
Yeah, I love that you have the character combos with the different buttons like that. That's cool. And he just whips out his tape deck.
They're showing a lot of gameplay.
Yeah.
This is 15 minutes in.
Coming out in a few months.
I bet this game would have been announced right after the Avengers.
If it did well.
if it did well,
yeah.
and there wasn't so much
They
controversy.
needed that space in between, so people didn't.
Or maybe they
gather
went
on
back and kind of like, okay, we gotta change some things up here. Like,
Well, I mean, it would be a drastic change because this is single player all the way.
It
This
is very Mass
single
Effect-y.
player.
it is, yeah, and I think that's what I like.
It.
about
That
it.
makes so much sense for Guardians.
Yeah.
So this is like their main thing, man. We're not getting a Kingdom Hearts game today.
Nah.
I'm okay.
Not
As long
getting
as they
nothing
show
else.
Final Fantasy 16, I want to know when that's dropping.
I want to see when the fuck Final Fantasy 17 Part 2 is coming out.
That too.
They need to do a roadmap.
Oh,
for that.
FF7 or
Did
Yeah,
anyone
FF7.
buy Intergrade? Leo, did you buy it or no?
no?
You've been playing Ratchet and Clank, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh my
yeah,
God,
same
what a
here.
great game.
Yeah, I've been having a great time with it. I'm
Ooh,
taking
that's
my
been so
time.
fun.
Like I'm trying to get as many trophies
Same.
as I can. So
Mhm.
it's good stuff.
Graphics look so good.
It does. I miss the old school, platformer. It's been a while for sure.
Dude, Square Enix just won the whole day for me.
Yeah,
I'm
they
sorry.
did
Like,
for real.
I
Guardians.
went into this podcast thinking, oh, no one's going to beat Xbox. Fuck me, man.
Well, usually Square Enix is kind of hit or miss. You never know, but
This is
it's
the
like
best. This is the best thing I've seen at E3.
Same.
I don't
man.
give a. I don't care
because
what
they
anyone
gave us
says.
so much.
Yeah,
That's
they-
what
Well, they're
that was like
giving-
10,
this is
15
what
minutes.
I want.
and they're still showing it. Yeah.
I mean, seriously, they're giving us a huge
A
amount of
huge amount.
gameplay. This
Which
is
does, it does make
ideal
sense
right
if
here.
it's out in a few months. They kind of have to.
They
show
have,
us some
yeah. It's
gameplay.
like, oh, by the way, there's this game
But this
coming
is what
out.
I love about this is when you should announce a game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
surprise
It's
drop.
fine if you tell me that you're working on it, but like for instance, Dragon Age. How long ago did they announce that goddamn game?
I think it was
4
like-
years ago.
Yeah, I mean, they
And it
kind of
was
touched
probably at
on
the
it.
start. Yeah, and it's the start of their development. Why wouldn't you show it like the year before it's coming out? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I
Right.
liked about the Microsoft. Like, no, we had no Fable announcement or Avowed,
And Gears. So that's
Or
probably
Geared.
2023.
but like they acknowledged, like, like, hey, well, we are still working on these games. There's just nothing to show right now,
But that's
and that's
what
all
you
I
need
can
to
ask
do.
for because it's
Mhm. And then,
transparency.
the people I
Damn,
was
there's
watching
more
right
gameplay.
afterwards. Yeah.
This is
Holy
insane.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
is that Nebula?
Yeah, it looks
Yep.
like it.
I
That-
think
that-
so.
That hair.
Oh my gosh,
Look at Rocket. Holy
This looks
smokes,
so good. so
This is
coming
the
to
best thing, man.
this is I think this looks so good.
See, this
Oh.
is how it should be done. When it's right around the corner, show us as much gameplay as
Exactly.
possible.
They literally.
That's
have
why
to.
I'm like
Pre-order
this
now,
Last
October
the last
26th.
Mass Effect trailer they showed, like teasing this big thing. It's like, okay, that's all we're
pre-order
gonna show you. It's
content.
like,
Oh, we got some throwback gear there. You
Okay.
see, this is how they get you with the pre-order stuff, because a lot of this stuff you can get in game. You just have to wait for a little bit later on. Like that's the only thing. What if that was it?
Pre-order now.
What if that was an entire showcase? All right, guys, we're out. We just wanted to show you that one game, and then we're
I mean,
done.
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad.
Right.
I wouldn't
like, I
be mad
would be
either. It's
cool
like,
with
I
this.
mean, you love you.
This is fantastic.
Oh,
This
Pixel
is-
Mat remaster.
Sign me up.
We got some Final Fantasy.
Literally,
stuff in
if they said Square Enix is over, this is it, guys. That was it. I'd be like, okay,
here. Yeah.
you guys
Well,
won
like,
the day for me still.
Would it really be a Square Enix showcase if they weren't showing Final Fantasy? Like that is their bread and butter. Like literally.
And they're not gonna do this though. They're just gonna drop a title. or
Dude, the
something.
throwback outfits, those are cool.
Pixel remaster.
Yeah, Pixel remaster. Well, I think that's kind of cool.
They doing a
but-
statue? They doing a cool statue or nah? Damn.
Oh, okay. That's coming to Steam and mobile, so that actually makes sense. But
Sounded
all right.
like something Final
Okay,
Fantasy.
we got way off topic.
No,
What's
it's
the
so-
next game
it's-
we play?
it's
Now's the
fine.
time to tune out.
all right. So go back to the Xbox showcase. I mean, which is totally fine. Now we're going to tune out and
Diablo 2.
Yeah, I'm
a
excited for
plague.
this.
Yes,
Well,
right. Diablo,
Diablo
2.
Diablo
yeah.
2.
That's next on the list.
I'm
Mhm.
super excited for this. I thought it was gonna be Game Pass when it was showed up.
I
was
thought
like,
it
why are
was
you showing
too.
this here?
I'm going to buy it though because I love
oh,
Diablo
same.
3. Absolutely.
Diablo 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. That is like me and my dad played that game countless hours.
Uh-huh.
There's just one thing that sucked about that game. You didn't play for a month, the character died, and you had to restart.
Oh, I think they're showing.
Oh, man.
That's not good.
I think they're
So-
showing Avengers stuff now on the.
From
Square
what I
Enix one.
understand, Diablo 2 resurrected.
Yeah.
will probably
I'm on
fix that,
Final
but-
Fantasy.
You're on.
But
Final
yeah,
Fantasy.
Diablo 2, man, I'm in for it. It looks great. So definitely picking out. And then did you see if you haven't played Diablo 3, there's actually a version you can buy where it comes with that for like a little bit more.
Oh, really? Like for
Yeah,
Diablo 3
with
and
all
Diablo
the
2?
add-ons and stuff. Yeah.
Ooh, I might have to do that.
Oh,
So, like
that'd
that's
be
something that
cool.
like I'll probably do for my dad because he didn't play Diablo 3. So
Yeah.
like I'll probably do that for both of us.
Okay. That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next one, we have a Plague Tale Requiem. This looks really, really good. It's right up my alley at least because I love like the
I
whole
never played
RPG.
the first one.
I've
Me
never
neither.
played it, but I've seen gameplay of it, and I was like, okay, this So I mean, if it's coming to Game Pass, I'm pretty sure. I
the
think,
trailer was breathtaking. Like
Yeah.
that animation was amazing, and just how claustrophobic it got. And then that little kid's like, "What's going on?" It's real. It looked really cool, like the game and the story. But again, another case where I'd love to see some gameplay, even if it's just a snippet. But
it happens a lot during
so
E3. Yeah. I mean, it happens a lot during E3 because it's like, there are things that can show. It's like, is the game far enough in development in order for us to show?
Yeah. Some Avengers stuff right now.
Yeah, they're showing. I think they're going to show Black Panther here soon too.
Yeah.
No Spider-Man yet, but I don't think, you know what? I think you guys are right. They're not going to show Spider-Man next to Black Panther because, I mean, I hate to say this, but I think Spider-Man's definitely going to overshadow Black Panther.
Yeah.
When it comes to that kind of
thing. But Black Panther is going to be their biggest DLC. They've already talked. It's like a whole new thing where like the Hawkeye, the thing that they've done really good, they have supported this game really well. Like they have kept with their plan and they have supported it. Like every month there is new stuff to do. Like
it's going to be one of those games that's going to be really fun to play in like a year. Like everyone's going to go back to it.
Well, and that's the thing. That's why I went back to it right now. It's fun. Like the Kate Bishop stuff, great. The Hawkeye stuff, awesome. It's literally old man Hawkeye. Like that's what you're playing. Yeah. So I mean, everything they're showing right here in the desert landscape, it's really cool what they're doing with the story. Like I'm glad because what it is they're continuing the story. It's not like, oh, here's more missions. Like they're actually doing story missions. Like it's all adding on to the story that was already there. Oh,
here we go. War for Wakanda.
Okay. Yeah. So that's coming up. So while everyone's looking at that, because I'm looking out at the side here too.
Yeah.
We had some Far Cry 6 gameplay finally because they didn't really show any during.
What was up with Ubisoft not showing no gameplay?
No sense.
Of their own
game.
Of their own game.
I mean, it looks fun if you're a Far Cry fan, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I played.
By the way,
I haven't played since 3.
Someone tweeted out, if you're curious, Guardians of the Galaxy has always been a single-player game way before the launch of Avengers. It's been in development since the Avengers.
Okay. That makes sense for them to both have been simultaneously in development.
Yeah.
Because Guardians is coming out so soon here. Like, I'm like you, Zach. I didn't expect till at least 2022.
Yeah, so...
Yeah,
I mean, looks great, by the way.
Yeah, Black Panther looks awesome.
Sure, he looks cool too.
Fan-freaking-tastic. So any Slime Rancher fans in the house? I didn't know they made a first one because there's a second one out there.
Get rid of that.
We also had Shredders. I'm sure no one really.
That trailer bored me to death.
That was probably one of the most boring trailers they threw in there.
Wasn't there a game that Ubisoft was developing where it was like they're on bikes and snowboards and stuff like that?
They showed it yesterday.
That looked way better.
Yeah,
than
Riders Republic.
What about
that Riders Republic looks good.
Yeah. What about Atomic Heart?
It looks pretty cool.
Looks pretty cool.
I didn't even know what the hell this was before.
Too.
Oh, that's coming to Game Pass too. All right, cool. Trying to Replaced. I think that was up next on the.
Looked cool.
Yeah,
a lot of their indie stuff looked cool. Like Replaced.
That's what I like. There's something for everyone.
And then what was the other one? There was the time loop one. I don't remember what it's called.
Oh, where they
12
where it was James McAvoy and
yeah, that was 12 minutes.
That looked good.
Yeah, that one looked pretty sweet. I do want to check that one out for sure. Especially us all being film fans. It's like, of course, it's Daisy Ridley and James McAvoy. Why would you not? Has anyone played Grounded though?
It's really fun.
Really fun. Yeah, Devin and I played a little bit of it during beta.
I didn't like it.
It was. I mean, like from what we played, because it was like what? It was the beta, wasn't it, Devin? So like there wasn't much for us to do anyway.
The story wasn't out yet.
Yeah, so it's like, I guess it was okay. Like it was all right, but yeah, that's coming with a new update.
A near mobile game, sick.
Looked like a new Hitman.
Oh man. Oh yeah, and then we have Among Us, 15-player lobbies coming to Xbox.
How's that game still going strong? Is it still going strong? I don't know.
Yeah, people play it all the time. It's a lot of fun.
It's huge still.
My friend still streams it like every single week. So I stopped playing it.
It's the power of crossplay though.
Like, it is the power.
Play it.
That's the only thing that matters. This next one, Uwadin Chronicles. That one I was kind of
that's when I took my bathroom break.
It looked decent though. It didn't look bad.
It kind of reminded me of Octopath Traveler a little bit, but nothing like super crazy. But I'll definitely try it out. I think it is coming to Game Pass. So it's like, oh, Final Fantasy 7. Never mind. Sorry, I was looking at the stream. I'm like, what? And then we had the Ascent day one with Game Pass.
Looks good.
That looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks fun.
Yeah, that one looks pretty sweet. Another like shooter-esque game, but is anyone into Age of Empires at all?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because it seems that from the game, from their entire showcase, like the first hour, like it was 90 minutes total. The first hour was more like console launch exclusives, like everything coming to Game Pass. They kind of sprinkled a little bit of like their own stuff in there. Then towards the tail end, that was like everything that was theirs, including the Outer Worlds too.
Final Fantasy VII, The First Soldier.
Oh, what?
What is that?
I'll have to look into that. I'm flipping back and forth.
It's an Android game, iOS.
He said,
I thought it was.
He said, "Oh, never mind."
Did they show release date for Black Panther? Did they show release date?
I didn't.
August.
Okay, yeah. I know it comes out sometime this year. So no Age of Empire for 5 fans or 6. I'm sorry. No 4. Yeah, it's 4.
Do you guys think just going? This is my last thing about Guardians. I swear I'll shut.
No, you're fine.
Does it tie into the Avengers game? Is this in the same world? It kind of looks like
they
it
should
looks like
separate
it is.
themselves. It feels like.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think they should. I think it would be nice because then what they can do is come off like if Guardians is successful, which it probably will be, they can come back and do another Avengers game, but more in that vein. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
they've just lost so much goodwill.
Yeah, I think if Guardians is good, they can really rebound though. Like honestly, the opportunity to come back.
Games come back. I mean, 76 died and came back. You know, if you give players reason to come back,
there's always going to be those. Yeah, there's always going to be those.
Like Elder Scrolls Online, dude, it was dead on arrival. That thing was dead.
Yeah,
when it first came out, and then it's like 8 years later.
Yeah, it really just depends like on time and just depends on how many people are willing to give it a second chance. Like Cyberpunk 2077. How many people are gonna, go back into that world? And I mean, I definitely will.
I'm in the minority that loved that game. So
I did too, Devin. I fucking loved it. It was
what game? Cyberpunk? Oh, I never played it.
On next gen stuff, it worked fine.
On PC, it ran fine for me. It had no issues.
And here's the thing: I have issues with the game, but I had so much fun with it. Yeah. It pissed me off because I couldn't get the platinum because there's so many glitches with the trophies. But I finished like almost. I think I did 95% of the entire game, every side quest, everything.
Mm-hmm. I had so much fun watching the glitches on that game.
They were funny.
Glitches were funny.
Yeah. You know that game wasn't supposed to be released till like 2024.
Makes sense.
Really?
They should have waited till 2077 to launch it.
So what was next? Outer Worlds 2, best trailer ever.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Thing. Yeah, that was great.
So that was nice.
Bit of a surprise too.
It was. It really was.
I was sitting there. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was gonna say I think this is Outer Worlds, but I'm like, "Is it DLC? Is it not?" I don't know. What are they even showing right now? By the way,
Square Enix could have just did the Guardians game and wrapped up.
Yeah, wrapped. Well, it's all right.
Why they come off with? Why they got to end with something strong, right?
Yeah,
it's got to be Final Fantasy.
It has to be Final Fantasy 16. That is what I'm waiting for Square.
Babylon's Fall.
Yeah, and then for Xbox we had the Microsoft Flight Simulator, which looks breathtaking, and then Forza Horizon 5. Yeah, Top Gun
as well. The add-on.
Yeah,
Forza. I've never been a Forza fan. I actually might play this one.
It looks impressive.
The ending with the custom maps, that's a game changer.
Why can't other people do these same graphics?
I don't know.
I'm sitting there watching this and I'm like, why doesn't Battlefield or Call of Duty?
Yeah, we were watching. We were like, add guns to this, and it's like the best multiplayer game ever made, possibly.
Yeah,
because it looks so good.
You guys remember MAG for the PS3, the 256 player multiplayer game or whatever?
Yeah, for PlayStation 3. Yeah. I remember that.
Throwback.
I remember that.
I have that. Sure. I still have mine.
Do you really? Oh,
it doesn't work, but
yeah, I remember one of my friends was like super into that back when I had a PlayStation 3. And
Adam Warhawk.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about Warhawk. I think they just shut down the servers for that.
They did. I was sad. I like that game a lot.
Yeah. That's all right.
And what did it end on? Redfall?
Yeah, Redfall, which is great.
All these games that end in fall.
Well, like
Greedfall, Godfall, Redfall, the trilogy.
Someone's gonna make them.
Don't
give Hollywood that idea, because I swear to God, it's gonna happen.
It does.
Yeah,
big surprise.
Because vampires as a game type hasn't been explored as much as zombies, obviously.
Yeah.
Do they know what? So that's the thing. I was a little bit nervous when it popped. I was like, is this a zombie game? Like I'm good with them, but like Back 4 Blood and this same kind of style with the animation. But
It's
then I
different
saw the
enough.
vampire.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I was like, all right. So now my thing is this like Back for Blood, or is this a 4-player actual story-based game?
It said co-op.
It said co-op.
So that's my thing.
Ooh,
Arcane's
okay.
known for their stories, like
Mhm.
Prey, Dishonored. So
maybe it's a little bit of both. I really don't know.
I hope it's more in that vein where it's single player. Like it's more of a story-based game where you can just play with friends.
Mhm.
You know, maybe they do a horde mode or something as like something you can do end game wise. But like that's what I'm hoping,
Mhm.
because I think Arcane, like, I don't love the Dishonored games, but I love the stories for them.
Oh, I
didn't love
the Dishonored game.
I
Love 'em.
loved Prey,
Mhm.
or I didn't love Prey, but I love the story for it. So that's what I'm hoping, is that this is in that vein. And it's also just really nice to see a lot of co-op games announced. Redfall, that Contraband one, like, even though I don't know what it is, like,
Yeah,
I
feel like
love
nobody
co-op
knows.
games, and especially my friend and me, who like all we play is Warzone because that's the only fucking game he'll play.
Yeah.
But like I told him, I'm like, for your birthday this year, I'm literally buying you a bunch of co-op games so we can play.
That's
something
Xbox's
else.
bread and butter right there.
Yeah.
They're the multiplayer console.
Just make them split screen,
Yeah.
please, so I can sit on the couch and play it too.
Yeah, I agree. You know what? There was a few things missing from this, other than Redfall, which looks great. You know, it's a new IP. You know, it's not just okay. You know, they showed us Halo, they showed
Which
us,
was nice.
yeah, like it was a really nice, like great breath of fresh air.
Halo looking good is so huge for them.
It does.
Multiplayer, at least.
They nailed it. They nailed it. I'm very, very happy. Like I'm
After
so
last
happy.
year and Craig, they needed this.
I
That's
wonder-
what they needed, because when they launched it last year, y'all, it looked like
that was a disaster.
One. It looked like Xbox One or Xbox 360 graphics. It's like, okay, we need to clean this up, come back strong, and they did.
Yeah,
It looks good.
like when I first saw it, I was like, I mean, this looks like, it looks like Halo, but they definitely polished it up, because I didn't realize so many people were like dissatisfied with it. But I wanted to kind of talk about like the things that we didn't really see. As much as they showed a lot of Game Pass like news and stuff, and we did get like some exclusive content as well, which is great. The only thing I wish, like me and Devin were actually talking about this earlier, since there's so many games coming to Game Pass, it would be really nice to have like a year-long subscription option for a lot of this stuff.
I just pay monthly. Yeah, I just pay monthly.
But
Is there not an option for Game Pass?
I think 3 months is 3 or 6 months
Yeah.
is the biggest.
Oh no, I want to pay up front.
So there's a 3 and 6 month for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which includes Xbox Game Pass for PC
But it's
and Xbox Live, and for Game Pass for consoles. And then there's Game Pass for PC that's separate, which Devin
which is 10 per month.
Which is 10 per
Yeah.
month, but there's only a 3-month option for that. But we don't have like a year-long month for like Game Pass Ultimate.
But
I
kind of like it though, because then you're not tied into it. Because I personally, for me, like I love Game Pass. I think it's such a great deal. I would pay $15 a month if PlayStation did that. Something like that, where I pay for online, because it's cheaper. Game Pass is literally cheaper in the end of the day than paying for Xbox Live.
Yeah.
And you don't have to buy any games.
Yeah. Yes.
It's
exactly.
just an ongoing subscription, and you can stop at any time.
Do you remember when they did the $1 deal like 2 years ago?
That's what I saw. They
I
still
think,
have
the
it.
new, the new subscribers.
So I had that. I did
I
that,
have
and my
that.
account was glitched for 2 years. So I got Game Pass for it. Just started 15 this year.
Can you recreate that glitch for us?
Right.
I don't know how I
that.
did it too. I was on a plane and it was like right now, only today or some shit. And I'm like, did it. And then I went home and dude, I was just getting charged a fucking $1 for 2 years.
That's awesome. Actually, I was going to sign into mine to see what I have, because it's like,
Need that glitch like
because I
yesterday.
think I have 3 months for free. Because when I
Yeah.
bought my Series X, and it gave me the option to change my Xbox name for free as well. I was like, well, yeah, I'm going to do that, because my old one literally made no sense. Well, me and Devin, we're in this like, what was it, the Caveman Clan? That was some bad stuff. It was some bad stuff, but it is what it is, like it's totally fine. But yeah, I really wish they would have like kind of given people more of an option, or maybe it'll be a shadow drop, because even during E3, we're still learning more about these games like for the next 2 days. So it's like, just everything that they've shown here, they'll probably have like interviews or booths and stuff like that. Well, they'll get more into those games, but yeah, I'm very, very excited. Like, what would you guys grade the Xbox Bethesda showcase? Like, just like, A, B, C, D, F. I guess we'll start with Zach. Yeah.
I'll do a B plus. I wanted more gameplay.
Yeah.
I wish they would have dove into a little bit more gameplay, and I wouldn't have mind like. I kind of wish they would have. Again, I think Starfield was the one I needed to see actual gameplay from. But Halo, like what they just did for Guardians, I would have loved if they did. They did that last year for Halo. Why didn't you do it this year, where you kind of went in depth and talked about the game? And that's kind of what I wanted to see a little bit more of, to be honest.
Yeah.
But besides that, it was a really good presentation. It's probably the best they've done in a long, long time. I mean, it actually made me excited that I have a Series X.
Yeah.
Like, it made me excited that I have a Series X, and I'm happy to have it and use it. And so B plus.
Okay. Leo,
Square Enix A plus because of Guardians, but
there you go. Leo, what about you, Mr.
I'm
Mr.
feeling about the same. I'm at a B. Believe it or not, I'm at a B.
All right.
I do wish. I agree, Zach. I would have loved to see more gameplay. I think there was a lot of reveal trailers and a lot of teasers, a lot of announcements. Would have loved some more gameplay. I know they weren't going to do it, but I would have loved some next Elder Scrolls, even if it was just something, like give us a little bit of Elder Scrolls. But then Halo, it would have been nice to have some of the campaign gameplay. I was looking forward to that, and it wasn't there. But the online gameplay was really cool. And the fact that Halo came through, I'm convinced I got to get an Xbox. I got to. By the time holiday drops, I got to get an Xbox, y'all.
Okay.
It's happening.
There you go.
That's their entire goal. So they accomplished that.
I'm going to be a shopper. As soon as they release some more Series S consoles, I'm going to get a Series S.
He was very clear, everyone. He's getting a Series S, which is totally
he doesn't need. I don't know why you won't just do the X.
Because it's small. The S is small. My main console is PS5.
It's not big, dude.
He's got the tiny little. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
That it? But behind your,
we can't forget about the fridge.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The mini fridge coming this holiday.
You don't need the fridge, man.
Oh, I want the mini fridge.
That is just a branded mini fridge.
I do like that they ended it on a meme.
Yeah, because everyone made fun of it just being a mini fridge, and they actually sent out mini fridges to influencers, but now they're gonna make one for us normal people.
How much is it?
I don't know.
They didn't show the price, so it'll probably be
$400.
Yeah,
something like that.
Probably more than
that. If it's past $100, I'm good.
How hard would you guys laugh if it actually could play games?
You know what?
I'd buy it day one.
What if they did a KFC console?
It has built-in Xbox Game
combo.
It has built-in Xbox Game Pass for
It has
5
the
years.
Sneak King from the Burger King. Remember that?
Yes.
Oh my god, that would be funny. But yeah, that pretty much concludes our Xbox showcase. Actually, I'm sorry, Devin. What would you rate this?
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement here. I'll go with a solid B plus.
All right.
Like we mentioned, gameplay would have been nice, especially for Starfield. It's cool that we're getting some dates and stuff, but we didn't see much for it.
Yeah.
And then some more Halo gameplay would have been nice.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
Overall, happy.
Yeah, I'm sitting at a B plus myself, just because I do, like I've said before, I really like how there is something here for everyone. And, like we said, time and time again, just because, there's games that Leo isn't really excited for doesn't mean that there's those games that I could be excited for, or vice versa.
Leo's getting the Xbox just for Slime Rancher too, right?
Oh yeah. Day one copper right there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So it's there's something for everyone. And that's what I really enjoyed about this conference. It was very solid. It didn't necessarily blow our socks off.
Do you guys think Sony fucked up by not coming? I really think they do.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, after the year that we've had, it was a little odd where it's Ratchet and Clank or Rift Apart just came out this weekend, and then they had the Horizon
Zero. That though, you know what I mean?
You would think so.
Because Xbox did it smart. They showed what's coming next,
or at least show just one. They could have had the Horizon during.
Yeah. I mean,
E3.
I think Sony's let Xbox have their moment. Sony came out the gate hotter. So I think that they had a little bit more room.
That's the thing, though. Sony's the only one not, because Nintendo's here too. So it's they're the only one.
Can I say though, it is really cool though, and I'll say this: it's really cool to see if PlayStation wins, Xbox wins. That's how I look at it. We're as gamers, we're
it's all about competition.
Absolutely.
But to be honest, I'm on that Mass Effect hype, man. I don't care about anything. Just show me. I want to see what's going on next.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, we got some Yuffie trailer. There we go for Square Enix. Sorry, I just wanted to cut in there. But yeah, we'll but yeah. Sorry,
I'm on the same. Fuck that.
But yeah, I do agree with you guys. When it comes to Sony, I think they could have maybe benefited from it, but they do have their own plans. I mean, you could argue and say, well, they have their own PlayStation Now.
They just announced that Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, the Souls one.
So this is the Souls one, Stranger of Paradise. Okay, It looks cool.
Hurry up, ad.
Well, it looks like the Square Enix event is actually, this is like
demo available soon.
Okay, for PlayStation 5.
Snap.
For PlayStation 5.
So that's the PlayStation 5 exclusive.
Yeah.
Okay, so where's 16?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I mean, they're showing it in the montage right now, but
okay.
But like it literally just ended.
Did it end?
Yeah, 16 looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, it literally. As soon as they show like a montage of everything, even though they didn't show like half of these games, it's probably just all the games there.
And they just in Final Fantasy 14 already. The online.
Have you played it?
So yeah,
you have.
The online is.
Oh damn, Outriders! I forgot about that one.
I forgot about Outriders.
Oh boy,
I tried it out for like 2 days and I deleted it from my Xbox. I'm like, yeah, no.
I liked it. I didn't hate it. I actually put quite a bit of hours into it, but like. Just not enough.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, so like going back to your question, with Sony, I really don't know because like you could say they have their own state of play, but so does Nintendo. They're coming
16,
to E3.
16 might be held for the next state of play.
I think so. Maybe but then again, Sony's in a little bit hot water right now. So I mean, especially Microsoft calling them out, and then the whole, they marketed all these games like Spider-Man Miles Morales, Horizon Forbidden West, as, PlayStation 5 games during the beginning of the year. Didn't give us any inkling they were coming to PlayStation 4. I think it's a great idea that they are, but I just want them to be more transparent. Like, I love their games. They just need to tell us what's going on.
I'm with that with every studio.
Yeah.
If you're going to announce a game, you need to say what it's about. Like this Elder Scrolls game, it would have been cool if they're like, this is the next journey you're going on. We probably won't have any details for a little bit, but just understand in the next couple of years, you will find out more about this game. We are currently in pre-production or pre-development or whatever.
I agree.
I want transparency from every studio. Like when that, again, Mass Effect, Liara shows up. Cool. You'll find out more soon. When the fuck is soon? Dragon Age shows this concept art. You'll find out more soon. Yeah. I hate the soon word because soon don't mean
and lean on it a lot.
Yeah, and then like it's just you gotta show that, and then Final Fantasy 7 Part 2, you'll find out soon.
Yeah,
and when it comes to Square Enix, soon can mean 10 years later.
Yeah.
I think Devin and I have talked about this as well when it comes to
when did they first present Kingdom Hearts 3 in like 2014, 2015 or something?
For Kingdom Hearts 3, they announced that when the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One were announced. That was like 2013.
And it came at the end of the life cycle, like 2 years before it ended.
Coming soon, and it was. I remember the end of that little teaser. It was just like a little coming soon. Yeah, coming
but
never.
I heard there was rumors that they had to go back and fix a lot, so that could probably.
Oh, but they announced three. They announced three projects at once. They had the Final Fantasy 7 remake, and then they had Final Fantasy 15, which was Versus 15 at the time, and Kingdom Hearts 3.
What were they trying to do with that? Didn't they change that completely almost?
Yeah,
well, I thought it was supposed to be like the versus the organization 13 was supposed to be involved, and then
I don't know. I'm not entirely.
It just caved in, like nothing
15's
happened.
Cool
with that.
though. 15's underrated.
Oh, I love 15, but
it was super fun. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I really wish.
I think it was originally a different game. Like that versus game was supposed to be involve the organization, and it just never happened.
Dude, yeah, it is some weird stuff. I think me and Devin have actually talked about it before when it comes to like, don't announce anything unless if you're going to announce something, it needs to be ready for like later that year.
He said, don't announce nothing if it's not ready.
Well, or the next year, you know what I mean? Or 2022. I think like Xbox did it smart. They didn't talk any 2023.
Yeah,
anything they showed this year and next year, which then again, smart. Makes me assume, okay, Fable and Gears will probably be 2023 or 2020. You know what I mean? Like that'll be next year, because next year their big exclusive Starfield. Like that's it. Done and done. Starfield's their big exclusive. So what's going to be their big exclusive in 2023? Probably Fable. What's going to be their big one in 2024? Probably Gears.
Maybe,
and then
Avowed, and then Everwild. They have a few.
But I will say, like, Sony needs to come out and say, like, because they say we have 27 games in development.
It's like cool, but what are they?
What are like,
we could all say that.
Yeah, I'm making a video game too. It'll just never come out.
It's like coming soon. It's like, oh, cool. Like like when is soon?
Yeah. So let's place the last thing to kind of end this. What is something you're sad didn't happen today?
I guess for me it would just probably be like either Fable or Avowed, or just like a little bit more, they had a few exclusives like sprinkled throughout. As much as I do enjoy Game Pass, probably just like maybe one more, probably something just Fable related, honestly, like more of like an update. But honestly, other than that, nothing too crazy. Maybe some Elder Scrolls 6 would have been pretty cool, but I don't know. What about you guys?
I did want to see what the coalition's working on. That's what I wanted to hear about. I get it. We're only doing 2022 stuff in 2021, but I think that was one of the things is, Gears is like, I would go as far as say probably their biggest franchise right now. Now that Halo's coming back, Halo will take that mantle back. But, I wanted to see something like that.
Yeah. As far as Xbox, the biggest thing for me was no Starfield gameplay. That would have been very nice to see.
Yeah.
For Square Enix, I kind of want some Tomb Raider news.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what is happening?
Because I love those games.
The last one was great. Yeah,
that was pretty sweet.
That's another one.
Yeah. Leo, what about you?
No Elder Scrolls. No Elder Scrolls update.
Yeah.
No gameplay for Starfield.
When do you, I don't think we'll get Elder Scrolls probably for another 2 years. I don't think we'll get it. I think I'm going to be honest. When Leo, but you're going to like this. When they show Elder Scrolls, it'll be coming out that year. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah.
I don't think.
And I'll have an Xbox by then.
That is true. Yeah.
Like they're going to pull what they did with Fallout 4. No rumors, no nothing. We just knew they were working on it that year. They're like, it's coming out October. Like, I think that's what they're going to do.
If
they do that with some gameplay, I'm down. I'm here for it.
And I'm going to be honest. I think so. I know Starfield has had kind of a rocky development because they actually switched engines to a new one, I think, from what I was reading. So maybe that's why. But pretty good day, man. Guardians of the Galaxy won it for me, though.
Much better than yesterday.
And Pirates of the Caribbean, dude. Better. I'm going to re-download Sea of Thieves right now.
Hey, it's all good. But thank you all for, joining so we can all come together and talk about, our second love, the one thing that, keeps us going and whatnot. But let's go around the podcast really quick and, let everyone know where they can find you online, what's coming up on your guys' channels, any new fun projects or, we're just chugging along, we just saw it in the Heights. So that came out this weekend, but I guess we'll start with Leo.
Come on over to YouTube and Geekly Goods is my channel name. Coming up, we've got Loki, we've got some more Superman and Lois. Man, there's a lot coming up, and the remainder of E3. Definitely going to be doing some stuff on Nintendo. I can't wait for our Nintendo Direct here coming up. So definitely going to be having those videos slated for the week. Come on Tuesday. Over to Geekly Goods on YouTube and then at Leo Rydell on Twitter.
All right. Zach, what about you?
This week's a little bit weird. Not like too many things. Like there's indie films coming out, so I'll be reviewing those. But I'm gonna try and film my Mass Effect squad mate ranking. So I'm gonna rank every squad mate that has ever been in Mass Effect games.
Ooh.
Spoilers: Liara is top 3.
Wow, I wanted to wait for that. Now it's been ruined. Thanks, Zach.
You don't know if she's 1, 2, or 3 though.
I'm not gonna watch your video.
Trust me, the bottom ones are gonna be more fun because I'm just gonna talk shit about them.
Space races.
James Vega, Zaid.
From what? So, Leo, you haven't started on Mass Effect yet, right? You've been playing. Okay.
Please don't play Ratchet and Clank. Play that first.
I've been on Ratchet and Clank.
I haven't started it. I'm gonna go eat lunch and then start it right now.
Oh, for sure. And so coming up on the Film Optics podcast with me and Devin, we have our Luca review coming up. That'll be dropping on Friday.
That's right.
Yeah, I know the embargo is Wednesday, but we already recorded our episode 2 for Loki. So we're going to drop that on Wednesday, like in the morning. And then we're going to drop Luca on day, when it drops on Disney Plus. Just to make it a little bit easier.
Not in theaters for some reason.
Yeah, not in theaters, which I don't understand why. Which is weird. But so we just reviewed In the Heights, so definitely go check that out over at Film Optics. That is Optics with an X. We're on all major podcast platforms on the internet. Same thing with Critics Play Games as well. But our episode 1 of Loki is up as well. So those are a few things coming up on the Film Optics podcast. So yeah, let's close out here and we'll get back to gaming. Thank you all for listening, and make sure to leave us a 5-star rating and review on your podcast platform of choice, and follow us on Twitter at CriticsPlayPod so you never miss an episode. This is Leo, Zach, and Christian signing off. You take it easy.